Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Missouri head coach told me before the game they are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation, and now they've got to prove that they can be even better. He said, I felt like that was our most complete game of the season, but we've got more to give. We'll see how they get off to a quick start today to prove that to the nation. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Volunteers ready to kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here's Simmons to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And he's brought down after a huge completion. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. From the gun, give to Hardy. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Hey, kill it. 949 rock star. 949 rock star.
Run in the red zone, it's Hardy. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back. Man, that is exactly what you like to see. Early in the football game, be who you are. Be aggressive. You say you want to take some chances, go for it on 4th down, set the tone, run the football. Don't settle for threes, Palmer. You settle for threes a lot of times later in the game, you'll regret it.
It's the right time to go for it, too, because it's early, and even if you don't get it, the opponent has to drive the entire field. I think you send a very clear message to your team as a head coach when you make that decision early. I'm going to be aggressive. I trust you guys. We're here to win this football game, and we're going to take our shots when we can.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a third down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals, because you know kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Throws it off the RPO. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Hits inside. It's Bishop. Just smothered on the play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Simmons. Got him downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. They'll run the screen. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Finds a crease. It's Bishop. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Vols want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Offense lining up quickly.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Intercepted a first half.
GG's, I'm trash.
Swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Changing the routes with his receivers. Throwing Simmons. In the backfield, it's Lee. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Black 18. Red 25.
Here's a give to Hardy. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to run it in with Hardy. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like, stopping the run game. Like, they continue to have success and have success now on this third down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Here's Simmons to throw. Rush right in his face. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Looking for a big play. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
That defender is lucky on that play because he was beat on that deep route. He's lucky the QB overthrew that play.
After misfiring, it's second down.
Ready? Mustang. Stack.
Simmons. Fired in there, but incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
And after that incompletion, they are left with a third down.
Hey, kill it. 8-14 choice. 8-14. Bridge.
Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab at the 10. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And it looked like for a second, man, he was going to take that all the way. He was going to score, broke some tackles, made the play, down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up. Now this offense set up with a first and goal situation.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
They knock him down right there.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Turning it on. The 40. Inside the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Throwing Simmons. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. And they fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
2nd and long here. Making the adjustment on the play. To throw, it's Simmons. Firing to the right, complete. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. On the RPO, got it. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Roberts. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Out wide right, it's Lee. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Motion from the wideout. Here's Simmons to throw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Scanning the field is Simmons. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. On the ground with the counter. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I'll tell you, this defense and their front seven, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in their run game, and they got gashed there.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking to throw. They're all over him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Vols want to crank the tempo.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking down the middle. Fires complete on the crosser. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
1st and goal, Tennessee.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We kick things off with Arkansas, taking on the number 3 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Razorbacks coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Jackson. Open spaces. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Volunteers. He got a step and just dusted the field. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That drive, a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
Simmons fires left. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Quarterback changing the play. Austin Simmons wants to fire again. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Hold and fire complete. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. Got room at the 35. Flying down the right side. Touchdown Vols! They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Finds his man on the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. Pass to 50. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Man, this guy is so dangerous with the ball in his hand. That was an RPO. He got that thing behind the line of scrimmage, but once he had it, he made one quick cut, and that was it. His speed, his elusiveness, he is so dangerous. Defense just couldn't corral him, and he rips off a huge play on what was a very, very short throw on the RPO.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Throwing Simmons. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Trying to get the corner. Now the pitch. Sees an alley. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I have absolutely no problem with that call. 3rd and long, passing defense on the field. They sneak the option in. QB makes the right decision, and they chew up some yardage. And now they've given themselves an opportunity on 4th down to be able to go for it.
4th down, Simmons. Finds him out of the backfield. He won't get there. The defense with a 4th down stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Some misdirection with the counter. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Might as well run him again. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Running inside, it's Bishop.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Softened him up with the run, now to throw. Got rid of it just in time. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play, but now time for the 4th quarter. One final quarter to play and a W in the win column at stake as we open the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Straight ahead, it's Bishop. Enough to move the chains. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Right back to the well. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Got it, looking for the first down. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is 3rd down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Turning it on. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lee. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Here's Simmons to throw. Here comes the heat. Unloads in the nick of time.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, He didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
This defense forcing them to throw into tight windows. They need another stop on 3rd and long.
Win. Magic. Oh, Bridge. Copper.
Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Fires to the middle. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
And that's a teach tape on 3rd down right there. That's a great job by the defense. Being back, understanding it's 3rd down. If they're going to throw it short, man, I'm going to break on the football, go down, be very physical. You want to throw a slant, man, you make sure that they feel you. That's a great job by this defense, being physical, making sure he doesn't secure that catch.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So here is the Tennessee offense. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Volunteers moving quickly to the line.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. And the offense will accept the penalty and move the ball forward. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Bishop. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. And he gets rid of it.
And this defense has an opportunity to close this one out, right? Like, it's in the 4th quarter. You got the lead. A few more stops, and it's dub time. So pinning your ears back, rushing the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable is definitely job number 1.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. The run inside. It's Bishop. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, that is a play that we're going to circle. If this team is able to fight their way back and win this game, that one was huge. 4th down, picking up the 1st, getting some momentum and keeping this drive alive.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Left side, it's Matthews. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Trying to squeak through the pile. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now. So take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted a fourth down to keep the drive going. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They're going to run it. Touchdown, Tennessee! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And what a job by the offense, coming up with a huge play when they absolutely had to have it the most. There are virtually seconds left on the clock right now. Big-time players making big plays in big games to close this thing out.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Simmons. He's going for it all. Leaping grab for a big gain. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Not all close games are created equal, but
GG's, homie. Hell of a game.
What a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
We take movie nights. And, what he does is, I forgot I had stick drift. I thought I did have stick drift for a while, and it would like barely move. Oh my god. Did it do it? There we go. Looking for the black ones. Black and white. There. No, it didn't really matter. It's just two. Black. Okay, can I take the time where like what to do? How about this? We play the full game, but we make the quarters 4 minutes. Oh, and yes. They're playing the full game.
Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road right into the snake pit. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth.
You got a hit for me by 21 points, and I'll bid it.
When you enter Doak Campbell Stadium, you have to walk past the statue of Bobby Bowden first. This is sacred territory in college football. The fans know it. When they get chanting and the horse gets running, you know this is one of the most special places in all of college football. Can't wait to see how the Seminoles bounce back this season here at the Dome. Back to you.
It didn't really matter. I'll go to
This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So Texas offense will go on the attack first. Hollywood Smothers. And we'll see two guys who can flat pick up yardage on the ground in this one.
And man, oh man, if times change, where you're seeing two senior running backs go at it, right? Like back in the day, oh, you got so many hits, you got so many takes on the body. Well, NIL, these guys.
Gashing the knee on the right. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Scored.
Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Big defensive tackle getting off the run. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
To throw, Manning. Coleman open on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down.
Receiver
wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls in.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Looking to the big tight end. Dropped the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The Seminoles offense takes the field for the first time in this game. They'll try to get the ground game going against what looks like a tough matchup for him. We'll see if this backer can keep him in check. They've They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quick give. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
How about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
But hey, I got the Cheeto finger controller.
And a nice run
I got
before the defense
a
finally
big
makes the stop.
down to that controller.
You love to see this on offense.
I don't know
Early
that
in
Cheeto.
drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Yeah, bro.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Trying to establish the run. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Can you see my plays?
Making the
How
adjustment.
are you doing that? Oh, snap.
Looking downfield. It's Daniels.
Oh,
This
I
one
got
falls
it.
incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free
Oh,
play.
oh, they find me.
Offside.
I got it. Thank you. What? All
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying
When
to
I
get this
actually do
defense
it.
offside.
Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's
Why do
2nd
you
and 5.
always like go into the ball?
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Brought down after a good pickup.
That was not the game's fault. That was your lineman's
And
fault.
listen, the offensive line has to do
You
their
feel
job.
sorry. He
Really
was on
good
the
job by
floor.
the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down. Don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
But he can't.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit.
If he got out of that
Won't be
first
throwing
round,
as
still
many
would've got you.
incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
3rd and long coming up.
Hey, cool.
From the gun, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They'll make the
Try to
stop about a yard short of the 1st down. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. The Seminoles will come to the line to convert on 4th down. RPO complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give it yards.
And he's in. Touchdown.
Nice handle. Huh?
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Simon. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. The give on the counter. Runs into a wall. They'll give him one out to the 8.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Try the right side with Brown. Nice move to keep running. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Got him on the RPO. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Arch is going to throw for it. It's dropped after taking the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. When a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through it. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Take it in on the right side by Coleman.
Everybody's falling.
Oh, he's got some
That
space.
dude told me.
He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Texas.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Back out.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Caught, and he's got room. He's at the 40. A huge play there, and he has him set up and in business at the 30. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now first and 10 from the 30. They'll run it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Well, and he's number one.
Out wide right, it's Robinson.
Do that play. And then actually guard.
Inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they're having none of it.
On third and goal, they'll throw it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover.
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Wide out trying to get it in. Not going to get there, and the decision to go for it on fourth down does not work.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
He just threw his nose right into the middle of the pile on the stop right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. The give, running right, Brown. Couldn't find his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
That is exactly what the defense was hoping for. Down close to the end zone, they bring the all-out blitz. They've got numbers, they've got people shooting gaps, and they didn't give the offense a second to even think. They were swarmed and surrounded, getting that safe.
They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive.
I always got this nerd.
Play action on first down. Looking for a huge play. The pass goes incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Right side, it's Bonds. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw one first. Going to take a shot. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We are just about ready to start the second half.
Almost perfect again. You want that ball?
From deep, it's Singleton.
You get the ball.
He's got great speed. He's on the loose. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did. The quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know. I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Ball down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
I'm not pressing up.
Hand off from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Touchdown, Florida State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Because what you gotta do, you gotta press R1 and then press it and hold down.
Football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows. He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Simon.
Bro, why are they all spread out? Like, I clearly picked the left.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own.
What?
They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about it.
I'm trying to
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Rolls right. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the first down. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is most dangerous.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the attempt is no good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 9-point game.
Man, that was going to be a bomb. There are a lot of NFL kickers that wouldn't make that field goal.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line.
I know it goes like that. Oh!
Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats.
4 goals in 3 minutes.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
I got
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Line gets set, first down.
5 yards.
He'll keep it himself. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
It doesn't matter what one play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the D.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Hauls it in.
That was literally a pick.
Hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
If he will be
his Whitty in the goal now. This defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
I think it was more of his neck.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
get them flowing one way, and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field, did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way maybe to attack these guys, to use their speed.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead. Guess who shows up with another big one?
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Tries again to get it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just a middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And now they'll be able to stop the clock just one more time. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on fourth down. Unleashes to the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, no! 15-point lead, going for 2 here. If they get it, it'll be a 3-possession game.
But watch this.
On the option. He's brought down, not even close to the goal line, and that 2-point conversion attempt goes awry. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Here's Arch to throw. Out wide right, it's Smothers. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. In this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
They've got a third down and manageable from right around midfield.
Watch this.
Manning from the gun on third down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. After this, it'll be a wrap. It's inside. It's Chroma. They're going to try to really stick it to him and rub it in with another score here. And that will be the final.